Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, the following content is not financial advice, and please be aware that I'm holding a diverse portfolio of crypto stocks. So that being said, let's jump right into it. So we have a little pump today here for Bitcoin. I mean, it's still in red, minus 0.5%, but we have been a lot lower today. And the Fed, I think they released the minutes from the January meeting. And yeah, this helped us a little bit to get higher. I think what's also interesting is that the Nasdaq here is the QQQ ETF, Invesco ETF. Yeah, also moving higher here again. So it's now in green. And yeah, this also helps Bitcoin right now. Back to Bitcoin. We are seeing here on the daily, we are still above this trend line here, which is a good sign, but we are facing big resistance here. We have topped out here in the recent days, and yeah, I think the traders are talking about the 46,000 US dollar level. This is the big level which has to be recaptured to start like the continuation here out of these lows. If we get rejected here, yeah, we can expect further sideways action. Yeah, let's see where this is going. What are the indicators are saying? Let's go to the 3-day. The MACD here on the 3-day down here, it crossed green, and it is still green. Also, the daily candle here, the green candle is higher than the candles here before. The full body, so if we can close here, that would be nice. But yeah, there is still some hours left here, I think. Also, the Heikki Naishi candles I'm watching closely. In this downtrend, we have now, in this relief rally here, we're in the 6th 3-day Heikki Naishi candle, the green one. So far in this downtrend, 2 was the max here, so that looks not so bad. And if we go to the weekly, I mean, yeah, the week has still 4 days to go. But yeah, it is the 3rd green candle, and we haven't seen anything like this in this downtrend. So this gives hope that, yeah, maybe the worst is over. But yeah, we will have to see. Okay, so what are the stocks doing? Core Scientific. Let's go back to the daily. Core Scientific here with minus 2%. So yeah, they're still here low. I think the 3 days is better to give an overview. What I think is good is that the MACD, the 3-day here, also crossed green. Let's see where this holds. It's 1 day to go. Mara, the 3-day MACD hasn't crossed green so far, but we're a little bit in green right now. So yeah, that's good. Riot blockchain also in green, also crossed green here on the MACD in the recent hours. HUD8 minus 0.8%, so close to 0 right now. Hive blockchain, yeah, at 0%. Bitfarms minus 1%, and DigiHost minus 3%. ARPK, Argo blockchain, minus 0.6% right now. DMG blockchain, minus 1%. Northern Data here, the miner based in Germany, but with different mining locations, also at 0%. Bit Digital, minus 2%. CleanSpark continues a strong performance here with another 5% today. So I think here should be a lot of resistance in this area, but if we can push through there, I think that would help. Also, the MACD 3-day here is crossing green. Annie with 5% today. Yeah, Stronghold Digital minus 5. Yesterday I think they had a stronger day, today not. Yeah, so these are the charts here of these mining stocks or crypto stocks. What are the traders saying? Rect Capital says it's midweek, but BTC is still positioned for an orange circled weekly close. Lots can still change in the days ahead, but this is the weekly close that will most likely confirm further upside. So yes, we haven't closed the week, but I think the last time we did was here, and that was also a good sign here for more bullish momentum. So yeah, let's hope we can close this week here green above this resistance line here, and this maybe should help. Also, Glassnode released a newsletter here. What they're saying here is basically Bitcoin futures term structure. Until March here, it's completely flat. So future term structure curve flat through to March, 42,250. So no one knows what happens in March when the FOMC, the Fed, will decide about rate hikes and quantitative tightening and things like this. So there's really a lot of uncertainty, and I think we can see this here in the futures term structure. It's completely flat. And yeah, for December, the end of December this year, it's at 44,200. So that's a 6% premium. So it is all very low. So no one really knows where it's going. A lot of uncertainty right now. So before March, I don't think we will see a lot of action in the markets. So futures open interest leverage ratio, here we can see it goes down, lower deleveraging risk. So the market is deleveraging, which is potentially healthy. And the Bitcoin options open interest put call ratio, so we can see the put option dominance here, it is going up. So people or investors are hedging with put options again. Maybe they're holding some spot BTC, for example, but with the put options, they're hedging against another drop, for example. So yeah, minutes show Fed ready to raise rates, shrink balance sheets soon. So Federal Reserve officials outlined plans for interest hikes and a reduction in the asset holdings in their balance sheet at their last meeting. Minutes released Wednesday from the January session show concern about inflation and financial stability, though members urged a measured approach to tightening monetary policy. FOMC members noted that inflation was beginning to spread beyond pandemic effect sectors and into the broader economy. Yes, so the inflation is not transitory. Most people have known this before. But the Fed is now admitting this, and yeah, they will raise rates, they will do QT. The question is, how big is this gonna be impacting the market, and how many steps are they doing? I think the general consent is that the market has priced in like 7 rate hikes this year, and yeah, so the question is, in March, do they go 0.25%? Or basis points, or 0.5, or even more? So that's the uncertainty right now we are facing, and yeah, that seems a lot of volatility and uncertainty in the market now. Good news is from Conoco Phillips selling excess gas to a Bitcoin miner in North Dakota. The oil major is aiming to reach zero routine flaring by 2025. Yeah, so ConocoPhillips has one Bitcoin pilot project currently operating in the Bakken, where gas that would otherwise have been flared is routed to a Bitcoin processor owned and managed by a third party. So-called flaring, where excess natural gas is burned off into the atmosphere as part of oil drilling operation, has become standard industry practice because of the lack of transportation infrastructure, aiming for the win-win of running their rigs while slashing carbon emissions from flaring. Bitcoin miners include Crusoe Energy and Jai Energy are setting up shop next to drillers to capture that power. However, it's not known either of these companies are involved with this ConocoPhillips project. Every oil and gas company in 5 to 10 years will have some exposure to mining Bitcoin. Ryan Leachman, a founding partner of Jai, said. ConocoPhillips management said on a recent conference call that the company is committing to further reducing its methane emissions. Yes, so we can see that Bitcoin mining has very good impacts on the environment with things like this. Using flared gas, which would otherwise be burned directly into the atmosphere, they're using it in motors to generate electricity, to generate Bitcoin out of it. So this reduces the flare gas emissions. And we have seen this also with Stronghold Digital Mining. They're using this waste coal, where they have a lot of piles there in Pennsylvania, and to clean it up and to burn it and to generate Bitcoin. So you get monetized for burning, let's say, waste. And yeah, I think this will spread in the energy space. More companies will go there. And yeah, I think this is a very good thing. And also Elizabeth Warren has to admit that it has also a lot of positive impact. Yeah, Bitcoin miners help US oil producers to cut flaring. So there's also an article in October. So yeah, there are a lot of good news out of this space where Bitcoin mining shows that it doesn't have to be like this energy consuming monster. It is more like using resources, they are there, they would be otherwise wasted, to generate Bitcoin, to monetize the waste. Okay, news from Bitfarms. Bitfarms expands management team to support growth. So yeah, it seems like Bitfarms is still very bullish and they're building. First of all, they have Philippe Fortier, Vice President, Special Projects. Serving in various corporate finance and management roles, Fortier played an essential role in a variety of transactional and growth initiatives and so on. So he will help for these special projects, for acquisitions and things like this. Andrea Keen-Souza, Vice President, Human Resources. She will help to build the team there. And Stephanie Vargo, Vice President, Marketing. Also an important role. So Bitfarms is really building. The CEO, Jeff Murphy, President and CEO of Bitfarms, says Philippe Fortier will help identify, evaluate, and orchestrate acquisitions and other projects, as well as assist with capital market activities. Andre Keen-Souza will advance our human resources and talent development, particularly for our international operations, and Stephanie Wago will drive our marketing, branding, and communications initiatives. So we like this. DeFi technology to offer innovative Terra and Avalanche exchange-traded products. DeFi Technologies received approval from the Nordic Growth Market Stock Exchange for the listing of 2 new exchange-traded products, ETP Value Terra Luna, and Value Avalanche AVAX. So yeah, they have these ETPs not only for Bitcoin but also for altcoins. It seems like they're releasing every week a new ETP. So yeah, this is not US, this is Europe. Hopefully they can go to the US soon with these products. Yeah, Hive Blockchain, I was talking about this in my video yesterday. But again here, they released great numbers. Revenue for the last quarter of 68 million, gross mining margin of 90%, net income of 64 million, EBITDA of 80 million, and adjusted EBITDA of 77 million. So these are big numbers. But the market doesn't care right now about this because everyone is scared because of the Fed, because of rate hikes and things like this. This is a little bit sad, but overall, fundamentally, Hive is performing very well, and I think that's good news. Hut 8, on Twitter, they released today, coming in hot, the Hut 8 not-for-profit online shop has landed. Merchandise proceeds will go to charities focused on Bitcoin and blockchain diversity and inclusion initiatives. So yeah, they're building their ESG stuff. So yeah, you can order here a short sleeve t-shirt, a hoodie, a nice bottle, cup, and so on. Yeah, so I think all the companies should do this because investors are very aligned with these companies often, especially long-term investors, and they also want to have this stuff. Yeah, let's see. So I think you already know this. We got news here from Numiner, Numiner issue statement because of the NM 440. yeah, I mean, the performance specifications of the NM440 have been independently validated by a leading global testing company, TÜV Nord's certified lab BTL Inc., a testing company based in Taiwan. Numiner's original image was drawn for marketing purposes. The company was recently made aware of a similarity in the product's image to another product on the market and removed the image from the website. Numiner is confident its revolutionary technology will transform Bitcoin mining, enabling customers to reduce energy using and increase profits. So that was their statement. I'm not sure about it, to be honest. Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so what is the mining revenue right now? Let's try it for Bitfarms. They should be at 2.3 exahash, 110 megawatts at 4 cents. The revenue per day would be right now $490,000 with a gross profit at $380,000 per month. That's close to 15 million in revenue and a gross profit of more than 11 million. Okay, so yeah, James Beer joins Hut 8 Mining as SVP of Operations. So we have also new personnel here in for Hut 8. So they're all building their companies. Yeah, I think what we can do is just check the difficulty and the mining profitability. So mining profitability is now at, yesterday it was at 22 cents per day per terahash. The average hash rate here, let's go to the 7-day. The hash rate is really rising right now. Very strong increase here. And also the difficulty. So the 7-day moving average is at 208 exahash right now. So a big spike here. And yeah, that means more miners are coming online. We also can see this with our mining companies we're following. And yeah, the space is only growing. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin still at 44,300. Should be interesting where the day closes today. Can we continue to move higher out of this bottom here, or do we go sideways or even lower? Should be interesting in the upcoming days. Okay guys, so thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.